a self-taught potter slash artist. I started in clay when I was of the age of 8, and I've been experimenting with clay for the past 12 years. It's something that I love to do, and it's my passion. It really is. I don't think pottery can be taught. Experiencing the clay, learning its limits, its boundaries, what it's able to do, know its strengths, know its weaknesses, and you can really learn a lot about clay. My pottery, I would say, would be remixes. I like to take cultures and fuse them together. I like to take different time periods of art and of techniques and fuse them together within my pieces. I've been doing this ever since I started. One of my role models in pottery would have to be Wedgwood. Wedgwood was an experimenter of pottery, of ceramics, and pushing clay to its limits. Also a great role model for me would be George E. Orr. He didn't like the status quo of just making very refined pieces. So he went mad. A lot of people call him the Mad Potter of Biloxi, and there's good reasons for that. He actually started to wrinkle up his pots, fold them, to the point that it kind of became unfunctional. And that really became his trademark. What I'm learning is you can't get caught up in what's the most conventional way of marketing your art, or what's the most conventional techniques, the most modern techniques. You can't get caught up in the status quo of things, because if you do, you just kind of lose context of really who you are. I want to make pieces that are familiar and friendly, but you don't know really why. And the reason why is because the forms and the shapes and the design have been actually around for centuries. I'm just using the same forms, the same techniques that potters have used centuries ago, and making my wares just like theirs, but yet with a modern twist. So my stuff will never be like anyone else's, and it will always be a rare sight, but yeah, it is something very familiar because it's pottery, and pottery has been around for forever. I don't want anything to be back behind glass. Even my museum pieces, which I'm making now, I never want to see them underneath glass or boxed in glass in a museum, because I want my pieces to be familiar, to almost have a relationship with the viewers and have this familiarity. I love the history back behind pottery, and that's really where I'm finding my future, is finding it in the past.